It's really amazing how a film like this, even though it's in English, but it translates so well. And these movies are really popular even in Asia. And so what do you think is this kind of, thing about this film that kind of translates so well to other non-English speaking audiences?
Everybody understands what it's like to be in this position, to be somebody coming home to meet the parents,
Or being in the position of the parent that's meeting the prospective son-in-law or
every
daughter-in-law.
character relates to that,
universal.
and I think it is extremely universal. Yeah.
Are you guys, let's talk personal experiences then. Have you ever kind of had the urge to maybe, not pick on, but to maybe give a tougher time to prospective new people that come into your, like if it's like a sibling's new girlfriend or, like that kind of thing, like was that always a temptation on your end? Or are you always a good
I'm always hoping that somebody is going to be phenomenal. You just don't want to have to be judgmental or harsh. It's all.
I always feel for them. I always want to try and make them feel comfortable and at home and welcomed. And then if they're giving me
once they know you,
there have been times when we thought, oh no, God, this one doesn't stay.
But of course, with my son, no woman will ever be good enough. So I'm pretty sure that he will never get married, and he will always be my boy. Did I say that on television?
You did.
Awkward.
To be able to come into these characters, kind of come back to it every couple of years and stuff. It must be like wearing a nice sweater. I don't know. What is that kind of feeling like?
Very comfortable. It's coming back to a comfortable place, a safe, family, and it feels. It's great because we're off doing other things, and then we come back here and we sort of, even though we're never sure what the script will be, but we always look forward to coming back to it.
We fall into the same rhythms and the same cadences and the same music and dance with each other, and it's fun. When we did the first one, we formed this wonderful little family and these wonderful relationships and vibes and atmosphere, and so then when we come back, it's
lucky to have the same writers, who put us. We feel very safe in their arms because we know that they understand the characters just as well, if not better than we do. Where they want to take us.
With every version, they introduce new characters.
Yes.
So is that interesting for them to come into a group that is so formed, and so do you find that there's growing pains, or do you kind of see them kind of go right into it?
I think we kind of love it because it brings, it infuses us with a new energy and new things to react off of. I remember Laura Dern saying that she was really nervous coming into, this group that was, because she loved the first couple of movies, in the first two, she loved them, and so to come into it was kind of intimidating and scary for her, but she was so magnificent. Her performance was unbelievable to me. And she's a lovely person to begin with. So, I think it's for us, it's a welcome presence to be able to use that new energy, and then for them, I think that I'm hoping that they're intimidated, because after all, we are very intimidating.
I can see that. No, I don't. To be able to play these characters, it must be exciting to see how far, because like every movie kind of sets a bar for how crazy this film can be, and then so when a new one comes out, I think audiences also expect you to maybe go beyond that. So in this case, were there any things even for you like, whoa, this is kind of crazy but fun and looking forward to shooting when you were shooting it?
I think that all of the new things that we have are wonderful. I get to play a kind of sexy lady, which I never had been before. That was a lot of fun.
How do you channel the sexy lady? It must be like, come on.
I try to remember way back.
No way.
Oh Lord! But that I love that. I love the fact too that Roz in the second film sort of sets the seed, plants the seed, and then it grows a bit, blossoms a little bit in the third one. That was a lot of fun for me.
I just interviewed the kids, and they are Colin. Oh my gosh, crazy little things. They asked me a question to ask you, actually. They said, what is your true hair color? Because apparently you wear wigs all the time.
You're kidding. That's
They're
hilarious.
cheeky little kids. So
they're very cheeky.
If you can answer that.
I don't wear wigs all the time. We had to go back and do reshoots for just a couple little things, and I had my hair was longer and darker. And so in order to I had already been on a couple of television shows that I was guesting on and stuff that I was recurring. So So I couldn't cut and color my hair, so they had to put a wig on me, and they just thought that, they didn't believe that it was a wig at first until I showed them, and so they're little stinkers, and they're in trouble now.
Oh, I love that. I'm glad we're hearing what's going on in the other rooms.
It's awesome.
Yes, Colin is quite the interesting little fellow. He's and Daisy kind of calms him down. Daisy's a professional, let me tell you.